Operation Demoralize Tracky. So then he doesn't play well in the tournament games. It's my #1 goal right now.
Driegel is going in. Wow. These guys are doing incredible damage. The Goblins playing, Matty surrendering. And game 1 goes to Team Yusuf. What? This was maybe a 5-minute game.
He talks so much, Tracky. I don't know how he even plays.
Another quick win for the side of Yusuf. Here is the surrender by Team Matty. That's game 2.
Alright, let's see what Tracky's up to. See his level, folks.
Heal being used, but yeah, these ends are destroying and everybody surrenders. This has been a complete wash. Yusuf taking the match. Team Yusuf 3-0's Team Matty. Welcome to Come Up with Middle Earth. My name is Enrique and today we are doing the quarterfinals of the 4 vs 4 tournament. It is Lesloche versus Yusuf. Team Yusuf is taking game #1. And there's the surrender. Defeat has been called and the victory goes to Team Yusuf. Lesloche taking game #3 in a very strong battle. Oh, Watcher being used, all the units of Yusuf dying, Yusuf surrendering. This is another victory for Lesloche. Lesloche surrendering, Yusuf taking the win and going to the semi-finals of this 4 vs 4 tournament.
I love Tracky.
5 for the 4 vs 4 semi-finals between Yusuf, Team Yusuf and Team Cow. Boromir in the face. Get off mercy. Whoosh! I didn't even see it, but that is a lot of damage. Very well done. Level 3, the crowd control of Angmar does a lot of work here. And there is the sword, lightning sword. This is a clear advantage for Team Yusuf. And there is the surrender. What a quick game. What a fun game. Well played for Yusuf, by Team Yusuf, for taking over. Game #5. We are going to the finals. We are going to the finals. We are going to the finals.
Trucky is such a lamer.
This is the final of the 4v4 tournament, where we have got Yusuf, Team Yusuf, with Truck and Gate and Driegel versus Team Barking with Dr. Frax and 04i and Fat Man Fred. It's the final. It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the best of 7. It's been a long road to get here, but we're here in the final. I'm excited about this because this team is seriously good that we are facing. So I'm not going to give any spoilers, but what I will say is these games are, some of them are long and very close. And we had a really good battle. So I'm playing the Isengard in the south against 04i on the Mordor. There's 2 Men of the West and 2 Mordor. Mordor's pretty strong on this map because of the access to the flyers, and you can fly all over the map. over all of these cliffs. We have a Mordor player as well with Driegel here. Driegel with 6 farms into double barracks. Gate with 4 farms into double barracks. I'm creeping. Barking getting a scout off. He's gone for double orc pit. And there's Cav from Frax. Then Fred is going to creep this troll. And he's getting some farms as well. Out here. 2 farms. There's ping here from Yusuf. Because the last time we played this map, everybody went for me at the start. Barking sending a lot of units all over. Yeah, this has been a really good tournament. So, you know, all the teams have turned up. We've had some of the top players on 4v4 playing in this tournament. So, I'll do my best to commentate. A lot of units mid. Yusuf has 2nd unit coming out. His 1st unit is down here. Getting a creep off. Dr. Frax coming in. This was in Fog of War for us, so I didn't know exactly what was coming. Maybe did a waste of a rally call here. I think I wasted my war chant. Barking using the inn in the center to recruit the Haradrim Spearmen. It's actually pretty good into Cav. They deal crush revenge damage, so you cannot trample them. And I think that is a really good choice into Men of the West here. And Barking also with the Tainted Land, so a big Tainted Land in the center is going to be hard to play against. And there's a big fight coming here. At the same time in the north, I'll skip there in a second. Driegel also with the Tainted Land. There's a trample coming in, which takes out 1 unit of Lorien archers. 2 units go down from these Cav. So Thrax with a nice trample. I came to help a little bit, and then I need to defend here. I have the walk sentry. In the meantime, Driegel in the top, in the north, has managed to push out Fatman Fred. They've had a 1-against-1 scenario. So Driegel doing a great job to capture. Oh, he was capturing the outpost but stopped. This is a bit more campy. He's going to capture it again and move in with the orc archers. We are holding here south against leadership and Tainted Land buff. I was frontlining Lurtz just to take some arrows. I think O4I is wasting a bit of time with these Easterlings. He should be trying to get on the walk sentry. But he did steal the outpost for a few minutes. Yeah, the Lurtz being able to tank all the archers is so good here, and then the Easterlings not really doing anything is the only reason I can hold this. And then Lurtz is taking damage now from the Easterlings, but it's a bit late. The army has been repelled.
I'm doing well. That Gothmog's level 1.
Gate and Yusuf doing a good job in the center, but now Frax is in the north. And the Fire Drake getting involved, torching a lot of Dreagle's Easterlings. This Fire Drake is out of control, man. He's so far away from his lair. Theoden for Yusuf is going to be nice, and Rohirrim as well will be really great into the Gondor soldiers, but we expect Thrax to be able to get the Rohirrim too. Barking moving back to this well that's here. And Gates managing to do a good job in the center, not letting the enemy through. So what's happening here is I've moved up. I thought I'd moved up too far because I could not see any of Barking's army, but I could have probably pushed in. So now Dreagle taking the lair is really nice. This is a lot of gold, like 600 gold or something. So this catapult now is doing a lot of damage. Yusuf coming back to the center. There's a big fight. My builder's going down. And the army just retreats because they're scared of the cavalry from Yusuf. So now Yusuf and Dreagle are going to be able to pile on Fat Man Fred. Yusuf coming in with a huge trample. Gets a lot of those ranges. Meanwhile, the catapult from Dreagle is doing work. Take down the well. That'll prevent the healing. And he's firing on the archery range level 3. So taking that down would be really nice. In the center, Barking and Gate are having a fight. It is just a whole army of Haradrim spearmen. This is crazy. They do a lot of good damage to Cav. But they're not going to be as good into the elves. Thrax now piling on the top, so Dreagle in a 1 against 2 situation now. He's having to retreat. Yusuf coming in as well with the trample. So Dreagle and Yusuf doing a really good job in the north. Getting good tramples off. Taking out this archery range level 3 is massive for the team. Even Gate coming in hot with some Mifflon sentries.
Draggle is absolutely creaming it.
Yusuf again with some tramples, but now we have the Witch King from Barking. So Barking was relying on these cheap Haradrim spearmen to get him through the early game. And now he has the Witch King. The Witch King is going to be able to solo defend a lot of this fire from the north. Dreagle just realizing that the catapults are going down, I might as well just get one more shot off. But the Orc Archers are also going to be useless against the Witch King. So now with this tech out from Barking, Barking's team are looking in a good position. O4I coming into the center to help out in the center. And I am taking the opportunity to take control of the south. There's a big fight here in the center. Oh no, Yusuf losing a lot of cav to the Easterlings. But this Witch King, level 3 right now, takes a big spear to the ass from Eowyn. Eowyn is really great into the Witch King. Does about 3rd HP, something like that. Maybe 25%. Gate with double builder. Only one goes down. And the dust settles. We're pushing in the south. The Witch King is on foot now. So we gotta run away from this Witch King. More tainted lands going down. Somebody rally called me. We just gotta run away from this Witch King. Yusuf coming in now with the cavalry. So we have a nice fight here. Here's that Witch King. Make sure we don't level that Witch King up too much. But it's level 4 nearly. And then what's happening here is Dr. Thrax has a big army of... He has Eomer as well as the Tower Guards and the Rangers with fire arrows. And Thrax and Fat Man Fred are combining to push in the center. Getting a nice trample. What is happening here? Pressuring here. Not doing an awful lot and just running away. Lots of catapults firing up. Oh, we have the Gandalf here from Yusuf now. Gandalf will be looking to level up. And the Aragorn as well. Aragorn and Gandalf, both level 1. Let's see what Gandalf can do. It's a pretty good Wizard Blast. Does get the level 2, so that's what you need. But is taking some fire back from the Faramir. I think that's Dr. Thrax. Oh no, it's Fatman Fred's Faramir. And we also have the Elrond from Gate. So both teams getting the heroes out. We're losing ground in the south because of this Witch King, but we're trying not to level him up too much. He's level 4 right now. He has got access to the Morgul Corruption. So that will be able to pin down an enemy hero. It's only able to be accessed if you toggle weapon. So the Witch King gets different spells if you toggle weapon, and he's flying away now. Let's see if these spears can finish him. Eowyn and Eomer. Very close. But there's big fights going down. This Mordor fortress is very hard to walk into with the fire catapults. One of the strongest fortresses in the game. And everybody kind of backs off. Driegel now has a Witch King as well. He's doing great work with these catapults. Bombadil gets the Sonic song off. Is it called that? Yeah. But doesn't do too much. Oops. Big shot on those ranges from the catapults. And here comes Yusuf. There's tower guards in the front, so they won't be able to move up. And also, there's some Black Riders from Barking. So the Rohirrim are chasing the Black Riders. There's some friendly fire going down. Gandalf and Aragorn leveling up together here. Aragorn's standing next to the Gandalf to get levels. Pretty smart. As Gandalf used the lightning sword, is now level 4. And these Black Riders are level 4 as well. It's lots of heroes from Yusuf. He's got every single Men of the West hero. Apart from Faramir, it looks like. In this clump here. Oh, there's Witch King on Witch King action. I don't know which is which. Which Witch King is which? Driegel's Witch King going down by the looks of things. And will become a greater white. Barking's Witch King full health almost. So, a good trade there for Barking's team. I didn't see, that must have been Gandalf. Gandalf going down as well, just there. From Yusuf. So a great fight there for Barking's team.
Gate's coming in hot.
What's happening over here is Truck and Gate are pushing in. This is where the Mordor Fortress fires the fireball. Here it comes. Takes out a lot of the army. The hitbox is only this big, I think, even though the fireball is larger. So this is now Witch King from O4I. He gets insta-gibbed by Gate archers with the Silverthorn arrows.
Oh, fuck. Fucking nice. Gate, you legend!
Gate doing a great job with the Deathbringer, with the Ents, sorry. I got the Deathbringers here on the production, but in the north, Fatman Fred is pushing back with Barking. So they've managed to get some units up here. We decide to move in just because we can. O4I has absolutely no units right now. So we're going to go for some of O4I's production here. We get the level 3 Haradrim Palace. At this point in the game, I have unlimited money, pretty much, with Fuel the Fires and a lot of lumber mills, so trading out an army like this is not a big deal. Get using the Ent summon, it will come down on O4I's fortress, which should not be able to take it out too much. We're moving right up into the Men of the West base to take out some of these level 3s. So Dr. Thrax coming back with his armies, and also Barking with the Black Riders coming back as well. This is creating a lot of space for the team. So the team is able to push forwards now with Dreagle in the north. A Hobbit summon coming down from Fatman Fred on the catapult. And where is Gate's stuff? He's got some units here. Haldir. Yusuf with the level 5 Rohirrim. 2 level 5 Rohirrim units. That's wild. Oh no. Oh, they trampled straight over those Easterlings. It's brutal. Loses a lot. We get cleaned out a bit. And suddenly, Men of the West is starting to scale. We have the Gandalf from Fatman Fred here. We have level 5 Black Riders here from Barking. I'm sending some mines in, but I don't think they do anything. I don't think these mines get anything done. Oh no. They just get one shot by a Faramir arrow. And from a catapult. Ah, what a shame. So now Fatman Fred has this Gandalf, and that's pretty tough for Mordor to deal with, honestly. Yusuf summoning the Rangers and the Tom Bombadil to try and get this Gandalf. If he can get the knock up on the Gandalf, maybe they can clean it up. Oh, Gandalf took damage there somehow. Yeah, the Bombadil finished off the Gandalf. Just. And Fatman Fred's Gandalf going down is pretty big. And now there's a massive fight in the center. So it's a big fight. Thrax and Barking with a lot of units. and the Cloud Break coming in. Level 6 Black Riders now. Oh, but we have a Balrog summon from Dreagle. The game is starting to lag a little bit with that Cloud Break. Here comes that Balrog. Oh, he's getting hit by the Gandalf Lightning Sword. Wait, does that stun the Balrog? It does. The Balrog's stunned. That's kind of worth it, but the Gandalf's going down. Yeah, Gandalf gets taken out. There's some pings up here with Dreagle moving in. Loses the Gothmog, and the Black Riders are on the Orc Archers and the Haradrim Archers. Level 6 Black Riders, but Dreagle's also got this Balrog working away. Barking is going to be able to push back Dreagle in the north. And Barking has captured the outpost somehow. So that will be nice for him. And these Black Riders are leveling up a lot. So this game is wide open still. Balrog getting a nice fire breath on this production. All these buildings going down, taking damage. Wow, 5 buildings. And the whip on the archery range. Really nice Balrog from Dreagle there. Saves the center push and then also gets a lot of the production and a level 3 farm and lumber mill. Yusuf with some cav again at level 5. Doing some damage to O4I. He's got the cavalry heroes as well here. Theoden, Eowyn and Eomer. Gandalf coming to join in as well, level 6. There's a Witch King from Barking chasing these horses down. Witch King is a very good defensive unit. Here comes Gandalf. So the Witch King leveling up, now level 8, and we'll have access to the Hour of the Witch King. He can reset the ability timers. Oh, but he gets one-shot by the Gandalf. No way. Witch King getting one-tapped by Gandalf, level 7 now. And we're moving forward, but in the north, Dreagle's been pushed back a little by Fatman Fred. Gate in the center with a good army. And these Black Riders, though, are level 9, nearly level 10. Another flyer goes down. Here's Gandalf from Yusuf doing work. And getting the heal off, I believe that was from my Saruman. Gandalf getting a really nice Wizard Blast there as well. Taking a fair bit of damage, so we'll have to go and heal. This is not over at all. There's Haradrim archers from Barking in the center. And there's a big army with Gandalf level 4 in the north from Fatman Fred, who's taken the top side of the map. We'll be able to get some of these level 3 lumber mills and slaughterhouses. Here comes the level 3 Witch King from Dreagle. And the Gothmog, level 5, almost has access to that Iron Hand. Really nice in this matchup. You can prevent Horn of Gondor and Cloud Break stuns. Also, you can prevent the Nazgul Fear as well from the enemy Mordor players. Here comes Yusuf with this Gandalf and Rohirrim. Everybody's piling on Fatman Fred right now. Fatman Fred losing a lot. Here's the Gandalf from Fatman Fred. He's all alone. He's trying to horse up, but it's too late. And he does go down. Yusuf coming in just in time. And everybody piling onto Fatman Fred and that will push him out. We have now O4I Black Riders and a lot of pressure in the center. There's another Gandalf from Thrax. 3 Gandalfs in this game. Getting some levels off the Mirkwood Archers. Oh man, but here comes a massive army of the dead from Yusuf. This army of the dead is taking out everything, actually running in every single direction as well, focusing on the Gandalf a little. But Gandalf using the bubble will be able to be immune to damage for a little time. But that army of the dead is crazy good value. Yeah, so he used it and then got an insta like 13 ring points from that army of the dead. That's a good way to calculate the value of your army of the dead, is how many ring points you get from it immediately. It almost buys you, you know, your earthquake power. Some more 25s coming down. This one's the Summon Dragon. And we're torching the Black Riders, level 10. Now there's going to be a big fight in the center. Where everybody's piling onto Barking. I was surprised that Dragon did no damage to any of these expansions. It's like, it didn't even damage the well. I was so confused. It's like, I don't know if that was a bug or something. It was too close to the fortress. Anyway, it wasn't doing anything, so we turn around. Now there's Army of the Dead from Dr. Thrax. Gates piling on the fort as well with the Ent summon. Dreagle's coming in with the Witch King and some catapults. There's this level 8 Witch King from Barking. Needs to use the Arrow of the Witch King spells. Totally broken. But instead of using spells, he goes down to Gates' Mirkwood Archers. A Cloud Break comes in. We're all piling on the fortress. Bring it down! Dreagle with the catapults. Gate with the Mercs and the Ents. Yusuf with the glorious charge, Rohirrim. And Truck with the Grima Wormtongue. We're all piling on the fortress.
Oh, we fucking bring it down, boys! Wormtongue's in there.
Everybody's mid. The fortress heals. Gandalf uses lightning sword. Fortress is 3rd HP. Everybody's coming in hot. Aragorn goes down to the Faramir. The fortress is down.
Yeah! Yes! Yes!
Barking's fortress is down. Bring it down. And that is going to be game number 1. GG.
Yusuf was fucking amazing. That Army of the Dead was just insane. Come on, that's 1-0. Oh, it's up there with Dreagle. Dreagle's crushing it. And score. We had a lot of money, didn't we? My income was like almost double Yusuf's. Spent 15. I should have sent more maybe.
Now we enter game 2. Myself on the dwarves, Driegel on the Mordor, Yusuf on the Angmar, and Gate on the elves, versus O4I on Men of the West, Barking on the goblins, Dr. Thrax on the Angmar, and Fatman Fred on the Angmar as well. On Staddle, decent map. My team has 100% wins on this map going into the final, so we picked this as our first map. We have a good win ratio on it. So let's see what's going down. Gate with a regular start. That O4I is opposite Gate this time. They wanted to pile up on this side. With Barking and O4I playing together. Barking usually takes one of these spots on this map, but has decided to play support. Going for 2 goblin caves. Thrax going for the same build as Fatman Fred. And Driegel building triple orc pit. Getting a pretty early rush off. Fatman Fred doesn't have any units, so the fast early rush is working out to be pretty good for Driegel. This side Gate creeping. O4I creeping as well. Pretty smart, capturing before finishing the lair. Barking going for the spider pit. And will be attacking me. I'm doing a classic 2 guardian push. We've got a double rally call. Some of Driegel's units here. And some guardians here. Dr. Thrax will be defending with Fatman Fred. And Driegel coming in with some more orcs. It's a very, very big attack. Driegel just sending more and more orcs over. Not a bad defense from Dr. Thrax. On the other side of the map, Barking and Yusuf are having a fight right here. Gate is coming in. Oh no, this is O4I's units. Gate is on the elves here. Pressuring. Is a builder going down? No, the builder is escaping. So a lot of axe throws from Dr. Thrax and from Fatman Fred is going to hold this push. In the centre, Yusuf is taking control. Oh, by just letting Barking's goblins attack my dwarven base. But he's sending across some wolf riders. I managed to lose my builder there. Not very good by me. But the wolf riders will trample these goblins. Pings going down everywhere. Yusuf right up in Barking's face. A lot of thralls. And on this side of the map, it's rangers for O4I with the well. Statue and well coming down from Gate as well. So Dr. Thrax and Fatman Fred, sorry, are managing to push back a little bit. They've got a big war chant here in the centre of the lane. Driegel now with the war chant too will be looking to defend. There's just some rogue things happening. On the other side of the map, the mine shafts are getting taken down. I had some bug here, which I will show.
Oh, what the fuck? They didn't fucking all exit.
Which only half my units came out of the mine and the other half are here, not getting the rally call. But we managed to hold. In the meantime, Barking and O4I are pressuring with these Ithilien Rangers, such a good unit. But there's a Haldir from Gate and a nice trample from Yusuf on the Wolves. This is superior tech, with the Spider Riders and the Rangers being better than the Lorien Archers and the Wolf Riders. But a great trample from Yusuf as the Spider Riders leave the fight. And O4I will be pushed back. Some defending going on here, and some attacking going on here from Driegel, getting right on top of the production from Dr. Thrax. Sorcerers now from Fatman Fred will be very good into the Mordor. Don't often see the sorcerers. You need to upgrade the sorcerer's Temple of Twilight in order to unlock the Well of Souls at level 2 and the Corpse Rain at level 3. So the sorcerer is a very expensive unit, but it can be very, very strong into the spam factions in a map like this. So great choice from Fatman Fred. Barking continues to harass the Dwarven mines. On this side we just have Theoden from O4I, and Mirkwood Archers and Ents from Gate will be very nice. Suddenly the tech has swung, and the Ent and the Mirkwoods are better than the Ithilien Rangers and the Rohan Spearmen. Let's have a look over here. Driegel now with a catapult. Good to get catapults early in this map, because it's so small distance between the two bases, you know. And here come those sorcerers. We're just seeing the Well of Souls being used, I think. Or maybe it was the Black Ice or the Fell Strength. He's purchased the Well of Souls, so does have access to that Well of Souls ability. The unit cost is 4, so he needs one more sorcerer to spawn in order to use that. Let's keep our eye on this sorcerer. Driegel with a massive army of orcs. Wow, 2 fell winds going down. And here comes that well of souls used on all of these orcs. Oh, the catapult targeting the... Yeah, here come the whites. All these orcs turning into whites now. They are lesser whites, which mean they're slightly weaker than the greater white, which is the bigger one. But the whites are very strong. I'm over here taking out the Sorcerer's Temple of Twilight. So on the other side of the map, we have a Greater White Summon from Yusuf, and Gate is doing very well into the 04i. We have a Witch King here from Yusuf. Very early Witch King from the Angmar player. And here come those Greater Whites. Witch King obviously one of the best units in the game. Witch King of Angmar has some of the same abilities as the Witch King from Mordor. Morgul Corruption, Terrible Fury, and Hour of the Witch King. When this Witch King mounts, he mounts onto a horse rather than onto a fell beast. On the other side of the map, we have myself and Dreagle pressuring this Angmar. There's more sorcerers coming, and the builder is being spotted.
Like I'm playing like shit.
Fatman Fred's whole army came back to defend against the forward tunnel. Now we have some catapult things and a Drogoth from Barking, so both teams teching up into the elite heroes straight up. We have the Witch King and the Drogoth the Dragon Lord. Getting some damage down with these Guardians. I don't think they take this down, do they? But it's something at least. Get some ring points. Drogoth the Dragon Lord being a very good defender. Now level 2. But on this side of the map we have the Siege Ent and the Treebeard on the fortress. Snowbind coming down and being used from one of the Angmar players. But Gate doing a great job. We have catapults from 04i. Drogoth level 3 now. Yeah, the fire catapults are gonna be very strong into the Ents. But the siege work gets taken down by Gate, and he does take out the 2 trebuchets without losing either of his Ents here. So that is a win for Gate. He's now on 16 ring points. 17. So these Ents just racking up loads of ring points. Every shot they take, you get half a ring point almost. On this side of the map, Dr. Thrax has managed to push through and is now on Dreagle's production. It's a very good attack from Dr. Thrax. Meanwhile, Dreagle's army is here pressuring the fortress of Fatman Fred, but another Snowbind is coming down, and Dreagle will have to retreat in order to save a lot of his production. Thrax is right on top of it. He's got the Karsh, the Morgamir, and the Hwaldar. On the other side of the map, we have Gate with the Ent summon. A little bit rogue, but is getting damage down. Gate doing a really good job against O4I. And he is playing a little bit 1 versus 2 now because Yusuf is coming to help out. All of Dreagle's production has gone down from here, so we'll have to rebuild the orc pits. The sorcerers being a big nuisance. But there's no Temple of Twilight, so he will not have access to the Well of Souls. Here comes the Witch King from Dr. Thrax, level 1. So Thrax now, and there's just so many Angmar heroes here, I don't even know whose is whose. Prince King Bran getting a slam shot. A little bit of action in the centre. Gate has been held off, but now has the upgrades coming in for his army. This fortress is quite low. There's a bombard or a barrage coming down from, I think, Barking, to help out his allies on the left-hand side. This fortress is hanging on from O4I, Gate doing a really good job, but suddenly these Mirkwood archers, level 5, are getting destroyed by the fortress catapults. A little bit of harass here from Barking. There's just a lot of Angmar heroes. Yusuf has a level 6 Witch King. Hall of Kingsmen goes down. This Greater White is actually pretty strong. We can't quite get the Iron Forge, but these whites are so strong. We're going after the outpost here. In the meantime, there's a flyer from Dreagle, which is Morgamir. And Barking now with the double Fisher stuff, going into the upgrades with the Gorkle, the Goblin King. This is a good late game option for goblins. Getting the half trolls with the upgrades and the Gorkle is really strong. What's happening over here? O4I not with many units, but is got plenty of catapults, trebuchets. Gate doing a really good job pressuring and winning that side. Here comes Yusuf with the Rogue Ash. Ping's going down on this side of the map. The Sorcerer, level 3, is still alive, and it does have access to the Well of Souls, so even though Temple of Twilight is gone, the Well of Souls is still available. Here comes quite a big fight. And the Rogue Ash and the Felwind from Yusuf and the Witch King are all in here. Gates fighting Barking over here and getting us surrounded from 2 different directions. So there's lots of fighting going on. Cloud Break being used by Gate or me. That must have been my Cloud Break. Gate has the Ents. Was that mine? Yusuf has the Giants. Dr. Thrax has the Blight, which he can use here on this massive army, and we'll combine it with the Felwind. Dr. Thrax has got all his heroes here. Gets a lot of ring points off that Blight. It was Gate's Cloud Break. It's Gate going for the Cloud Break and the Ents, but it's getting pushed back pretty hard. Yusuf will have to come back over to help out, otherwise everything's going to be very quickly destroyed. So here comes Arwin, level 3. There is Catapult on the fortress. Arwin taking a lot of damage from the Azog. Snowbind going down from Yusuf, and the Azog is on these Ents here. So we're coming in with the Dwarven heroes, Gimli and Glowin. Don't think this is the best leap attack. Does not quite land on those ranges. Everybody piling up on this side now, suddenly. Glowin going down, but the Gimli getting the heal. Here comes Rogash, level 3. Needs leap attack level 4. Just needs one more level for leap attack. Arwen survives, unbelievable. There's still a lot here. Witch King is level 7. So he has 7,800 health. This fortress has 7,500 health. This Witch King is very, very tanky at level 7. On the other side of the map, Dr. Thrax and Fatman Fred are moving in with the upgraded Troll Stone Throwers. A lot of Angmar heroes. Morgamir, Waldar, Karsh, Witch King, another Morgamir down here, and another Hwaldar. 6 heroes. White summon going down. Double white summon. Yusuf uses a white summon as well. And a triple white summon. Batman Fred using a white summon as well. So all 3 Angmar players using a white summon there. And the attack is held for now. Barking is a massive army in the centre. There's some level 5 units in here. Big army. Here comes Yusuf. He needs this Rogash level 4, otherwise it's going to be difficult to level him further. He's half HP. Gate again being able to push back O4I and is moving in, but the Merkwood Archers getting eaten by the fortress catapults is a bit brutal. But here comes a giant summon from Yusuf, which will look to trample a lot of these goblins, but is not going to be able to do much. And the Rogash going down. The giant is looking to trample. We'll use the stomp ability. He does get the stomp off just before the giant goes down, but we'll lose the Rogash. Witch King level 8 now. Another blight coming down on a massive army. These Angmar PowerPoint trees are very strong. Double blight is quite annoying to deal with. Guess my Gimli just trying to run away. Barking with still a pretty good army in the centre here with Azog level 6. And it's looking good for the southern team. But Gate is holding. So can Gate win in time before everything else drops? Worm from Dreagle just to defend. And the avalanche comes down on the fortress. And the Black Riders are held by the Fellwind, and there's more sorcerers. Yusuf uses the Snowbind. On the other side of the map we have the Ent summon from Gate. Cloudbreak coming in and Glorfindel levelling up. Another Snowbind to save the fortress. Barking in the centre is running back to help defend. Yusuf has brought his Dark Rangers over to defend. And the game goes on. Driegel's fortress is half HP. And O4I's fortress is half HP. So these are long battles. The Witch King from Dr. Thrax getting crippled by the Witch King from Yusuf. And will use the Hour of the Witch King spell, but will then be destroyed. And the Witch King from Yusuf from Dr. Thrax is on 1 HP. We can't get that Witch King. The arrow volley comes in. Can the Black Riders finish off the Witch King? No, they can't. They run away. The Witch King lives, and Morgamir lives too on a sliver of health. And suddenly Barking is all over Yusuf's base with a lot of Orc Archers and half-troll swords. Gate coming up to defend. Yusuf has now rebuilt the Rogue Ash, but will lose a good amount of his units, and suddenly Barking has summoned the Dragon on all Gate's army. So even more spells coming down from the Southern team, from Barking, and he'll go straight towards these level 3 Malon trees. Is that my tunnel? It is. So my builder's going down here, isn't it? Yep. The build, he waits for the mine to complete and then one-shots. And then goes for the Entmoot. Haldir with the golden arrow, level 10 Haldir. A level 8 Gorkill just escaping. This summon dragon from Barking absolutely wrecking Gate's base, taking down the level 3 forge, both barracks. Entmoot's down pretty low as well. As I say that, it forgets about the dragon, so probably could have taken out one of these trees as well, but we'll just have time to get the level 2 barracks. So reasonable dragon spell, not the best. Driegel with the Morgamir is run into the army of Angmar. And as the dust settles, there is pressure from Fatman Fred. We have the Black Riders from Driegel. The Flyer goes in for the catapults, which is very nice. Suddenly the... Oh no, the Troll Pikes are on the Black Riders. One-shots them with the Forge Blades. One-shots those Black Riders, okay. That's unfortunate. Another Blight comes down. These Felwind Blight combos are pretty nasty. It's looking pretty bad on that side of the map. What's happening over here? We've got the level 4 Rogue Ash. This fortress though is just hanging in. It's now rebuilt itself back up to almost full HP. Arrow volley comes down on top of these trebuchets. It's a pretty good arrow volley. Will take out the trebs and a few of the rangers as well. There's Rogash with the leap attack. Azog in here as well, and Gorkill the Goblin King, level 8. Here comes Glorfindel. Crazy, but on the other side of the map, they are on the fortress. Orc summon coming in, Snowbind being used. Snowbind will defend the fortress for now, but can't hold it forever. These sorcerers are being annoying. Undermine takes out the catapult. The Angmar heroes are healing back at base. Meanwhile, Barking and O4I are pushing into gate now. That summoned dragon, we're finally feeling the effects of it. Gate's army is gone. And he's not been able to rebuild it in time. A lot of pressure coming down now from Barking's team. Rogash needs to retreat until he has the leap attack. Oh, a big poison arrow coming through. It's a pretty big fight. There's pings on the fortress. It's looking very good for this double Angmar now in the south. This is a very good siege. Not enough, I'm afraid, to defend this. And the dwarf heroes are going down. The fortress is going down. Thrax and Fatman Fred have done it. They've broken through and Dreagle is defeated. And it doesn't matter what's going on over here, because at the end of the day the double Angmar became very, very strong. Barking's team will take the win from this game. Game 2 in the final. This is our first loss on Staddle. So Barking's team did very well to win this game. They played very well. O4I just hung in there against Gate and Yusuf, and Barking did a very good job in the centre. You can see the amount of lumber mills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 lumber mills, being a real engine for the team. Shader the Wolf summon will finish things off here. We fight on a little bit, but it is very much GG. We're trying to reset for game 3. I know that this game was pretty bad by me. I didn't manage to tech up into the heroes and get up the tech tree fast enough. So I decided to stop recording. I was recording the games live and I decided to stop because it was a bit distracting to record and play at the same time. Balrog now from Barking will finish the job, and that's game 2 of the 4v4 final.
No, I fucking missed the heal. Oh my god. Fuck me, I'm so shit. Yusuf's playing amazing again, but I'm just so shit. This stupid faction. Why am I building axe throws? I'm just so shit! Gate was fucking winning. I feel like not recording. I think the recording is like distracting me. I'm gonna stop the recording. Fuck it.
So that was some of the highlights from game 2. I was not happy that I was not performing for my team, so I decided to end the live recording. So anyway, we jump into game 3 of this final. Driegel is playing on the top left, with me on the goblins, Yusuf also on the goblins, and Gate on the elves. On the other side of the map, Fatman Fred on the Angmar. He's picking, able to pick into the elves. The Angmar is pretty good. Dr. Thrax also on Angmar, so another game where they have double Angmar. Barking with Mordor. This will be his second game on Mordor in the series. An 0-4-I on the Men of the West faction. So this is the Desert of Run map, which looks a little bit like this. Very narrow choke points in this map to be aware of here. Sort of 5 or 6 routes. The corner spots here and here typically have less space for eco, and therefore it's the most difficult position to do well in the map. Me and Driegel just eco starting. Yusuf going for the Spiderlings. Spiderlings is very good into Angmar, so I get them as well because they are busted in that matchup early, and if we can eat into the Angmar economy, it's going to be really useful. That's the plan anyway. So O4I with an early Gondor soldier is able to get into Driegel's base. So we're dealing with that, and then on the other side, not much to report. I get the outpost, which is really nice. And it looks like Dr. Thrax is getting the outpost on this side. Ping's going down. So Driegel may have lost a farm there. I'm actually not sure. He probably lost one, eh? And he's getting some more harass anyway. Barking has summoned Gothmog very early and is looking to capture the signal fires. So there's a little bit of harass here with Yusuf having the 3 units of Spiderlings. And they've been upgraded with the Venom Sacks, so they should be good into the Wolf Riders. Gate is playing for the inn on the right hand side. I'm fighting Dr. Thrax here. And Yusuf's Spiderlings have come to this side. So very early sorcerer again from Fatman Fred. Makes this pretty interesting. And here come the Spiderlings. They're going to harass Fatman Fred's economy to put us in a good spot there. On the other side, there's a lot of orcs and rangers. And so this is where the game gets really interesting. I send these Spiderlings forward, even though there's a massive army here, and we just say, hey, listen, you guys are losing mills here. We have gate here with a ton of units. You're going to be losing mills from these spiderlings as well. So let's see what happens with a base trade scenario. So we do have O4I and Barking moving into the center of the map. Just kind of like units everywhere. Everybody's attacking. We have Driegel here with his army, but 5 units. We'll do well into O4I. Getting some damage down on this side, as well as here on Dr. Thrax, and Gate is here fighting with the sorcerers. On the other side of the map, Barking caps the outpost, and they are like killing all my tunnels. So this is the trade that we're making right here, and I'm losing a lot, actually a little bit more than I would like, but Yusuf has come in across to defend me, which is very, very nice of him. I'm even losing a starting tunnel here to the Goth Mog level 3. So as the dust settles, I think Goblins recovers better from a base trade than Angmar does. So barking it down to 475 CP, Thrax on 800. I'm on 375, so me and Barking have base traded a little bit. I've probably come off slightly worse from that. But Goblins is a faction where a lot of the units are cheap, and you can increase your command points very easily with the burrow expansions. Yusuf with a great trample here. So Yusuf now with 3 or 4 units of spider riders will be looking to take control of the map. I think this is a lot of spiderlings healing by the well. But yeah, Fatman Fred with these sorcerers is causing a lot of problems, and there's a lot of Angmar here. There's also on this side of the map a Driegel summon, which is the Wildmen. So Driegel really getting a good amount of power points early. That's a Saruman as well, very early Saruman for Driegel. Doesn't get the level 2 off the first Wizard Blast, which is unfortunate. There's just a lot of harass going down. Look at the amount of spiders here from Yusuf on Thrax's base. Going to be taking down a lot. But here comes the Witch King from Barking, so he's done it again with the early Witch King. But that has led his side to lose a bit of map control. He took that Witch King on just 4 or 5 farms. But this is a massive attack here from Thrax. We get the spider summon on top of the sorcerers, which is hopefully going to stall out the attack for now. And we have the Elven Wood from Gate, which is super strong, and some Mirkwood archers in here as well. But that was a pretty big attack from the Angmar players. But the cost is that Thrax has no mills. He lost his starting mill here. This one's being rebuilt. This one's level 1. So he has 1 level 2 mill. And that's going to hurt him later on in the game. We have Drogoth the Dragon Lord for Yusuf now. And on the other side of the map, we are looking at a Saruman level 3, but there's a Witch King here. Witch King is super fast, so he's so much faster than the regular units. His move speed is like 65, whereas if you look at the Isengard crossbows, move speed is 55, so the Witch King on foot is able to chase down the Isengard units, or yeah, in fact, like most units. I'm feeding the Witch King right here, which is pretty bad by me. So what's going on over here? We have the Drogoth from Yusuf. Yusuf loves playing with Drogoth and Spider Riders, I've noticed. And he will get Shelob as well. In fact, Shelob is coming here. It takes a lot of skill to use both Drogoth and Shelob together, because they're so micro-intensive, you have to babysit them both. Barking landing the Witch King. He was being targeted by the Spider Riders on bow mode. And this map is like a little slow-paced, I feel. It's just like both teams can sit back and build a lot behind their base. Now we have the Rogue Ash. This is the Rogue Ash from Dr. Frax. See, this Shelob move speed is 100, so it will be able to run away from the Witch King. Drogoth getting a fireball over. And here come the Spider Riders. Ooh, straight into that Witch King. And loses a lot of the Spider Riders there. On the other side of the map, me and Dreagle pushing in. We have another Shelob here. And Dreagle has the Saruman level 3. Uses the fireball on the ranges. And uses the Speechcraft on his army to buff them up to level 2 and 3. There's pings over here for some reason. It's just a big Rogue Ash. No big deal. So the game slows down a little bit. The action is here though. Jigo with another Wildman summon. It will get long shot by the Aphelion Rangers. Long shot and arrow volley coming down. And his loads for Driggle as well. The idea is for Driggle to level up the Saruman. I lose the Shelob. Classic. And here come the Black Riders for barking, so no pikes. Only one unit of Deathbringers in the back. Black Rider's taking a good amount of damage, but didn't get the level 2 just yet. Should be able to heal with the Men of the West ally having access to a well. And there's Gothmog in here, taking a bit of damage, and the Witch King. I guess both teams trying to level up their heroes right now. The Drogoth almost level 6, where he will get the Fireflight spell. Ooh, a long shot coming down. Yeah, Rogash is so good into goblins, but so difficult to play into elves. Double well here for some reason. They don't stack anymore. Those spiders in the back. Yusuf is just everywhere with this Drogoth the Dragon Lord. But Thrax sees the opportunity to move in. Just has thrall units. And Gate is going to get a 1 versus 2 situation here. With Yusuf moving across. And here comes the Orc Summon. Angmar very good into big clumps of elves. So many tools to, you know, dive into climb. You have the White Summon, you have the Orc Summon. A couple of summons, you got the Longshot Fellwind. You also have Splash from Rogash. Once he gets the leap attack, that's really when the matchup can go in the other direction. But even early on, you know, with the double dog, the wolves, it's super good. Even this blight spell is just great into elves. So I think elves is a hard faction to play into Angmar. Oh, Rogash getting the level 4 off those spiders with the Fellwind combo. There's kind of a lot going down over here as well. We've got Shelob again. Dreagle pressing hard into 04I. This Witch King is level 7. So this Witch King is really tanky now, 6,000 health. The Watcher coming down from Yusuf. Massive. Big Watcher. I have a Drogoth now. Mine was a little later than Yusuf's, just because my eco is weaker. Yusuf getting the Fort Drake. Yeah, another Fellwind, so the Dark Ranges with Ice Arrow is going to be very, very good into the Goblins. But there's another Watcher, this time from Dreagle, so Dreagle using his Watcher on this side, while Yusuf used his on the other side. There's another Watcher over here. Oh, that was mine. Everybody using the Watcher for some reason. Just trying to level this Drogoth up. Going after this Gothmog. Gothmog gets hit by the Watcher. Yeah, Watcher actually is super good against heroes now. Does do good damage to them. And the Gothmog will go down. The Witch King will live. It's really a 2v2 situation. Yusuf has been coming across to the left-hand side a little bit. But for the most part, it's looking like a 2v2 situation. Gate with the Entmoot and the forward barracks. And here comes the Gandalf from 04I. Yeah, a lot of heroes from Men of the West now. Aragorn's in there, Boromir's in there. It's just it's a big fight. Here comes Yusuf right on time. He's just very good at arriving, you know, at the right time. Is Yusuf. That fight could have been quite messy for us had the Spider Riders not come and trampled a lot of the archers. So it turns into a wash. Level 9 Dragon Lord now. Oh, Fireflight one-shots the Black Riders. Oh, whoa, and this Witch King goes down as well. From Yusuf. Crazy damage from that Fireflight on the Black Riders. Oh, man. That is absolutely insane. One-tap them? My goodness. There's a counter push on the right hand side. Oh, this is why I lose my drug off. Whoops. Just gets completely one shot. But we're right into Barking's base right now with the upgraded half trolls, taking out these level 3s. We can kind of ignore this level 1 and just attack the level 3s. So with the flyers down and the black riders down, it's easy to just walk through the base. I mean, imagine a Witch King right here just leveling up. And we're also running in here into 04i's base. So we sweep through the back line of Barking, but on the other side of the map, there's the counterpush is being held. Gate with the Elrond. And here comes the surrender from this stuff that was happening over here. So that's going to be game 3 going to Team Yusuf. Gate did well into the double Angmar. It's difficult to play elves like that. So he did great. So now we move to game 4. It's 2-1 to Yusuf. In the final, best of 7, so still a long way to go. This game we have Yusuf on the Angmar and Driegel on the Mordor, Truck on the Eisen, and Gate on the Elves. We have Elf Mirror, Fatman Fred picking the Elves this time. 04i picking the Men of the West. Well, he took random. Thrax getting the Mordor and Barking on this side with the Men of the West. So Barking on the side this game into Driegel. So Barking, Thrax playing together on this one. White layers, goblin layers, a nice horse statue here with signal fires as well on this map and outposts as well. So big map, wargs from me, gate with double barracks. There's even warg layers in the corners, so plenty of layers. Troll layers, warg layers, every layer you can think of other than the Fire Drake. And it's pretty normal start here for all the teams. Driegel is going to be attacking into the creep to try and stall out this cave troll creep. But we'll be seen by Barking and chased away by the soldiers of Gondor. Barking with a big eco start, really. No archery range yet. So Dr. Thrax moving through the center. Yusuf taking the creep here. Gate getting the creep in the outpost here. And not too much to report early, although Thrax has managed to enter with 3 units of Orc warriors, and we'll be finding a slaughterhouse under construction. No, you don't get any ring points for damaging this. That may have been demolished, so at the end of the day, Thrax losing a few units, no big deal. For some reason, I am here too, chasing down the Orc warriors with the Cav in order to allow Yusuf to enter the center of the map. So we are doing well. This is Dreagle's attack. It looks like he managed to take out a slaughterhouse and damage the Orc pit. The Orc pit will live. But nice to get the slaughterhouse. And Dreagle also taking a farm on this side as well, so doing a really good job attacking while the enemy were occupied. Barking now with the archery range and the Gondor archers, and the Faramir, very early Faramir. It's a great hero into the to get early. If you can level him up, you'll provide the leadership and experience, and this wounding arrow spell is really the reason you take the Faramir. It's so good into enemy heroes. Plenty of Wolf Riders here from Yusuf. What's happening on the other side is truck me. I am taking out the outpost from Batman Fred and moving in to disrupt the economy. The meantime, Gate is taking a good fight, but has no pikes. This is just 1-2 units of Gondor soldiers. Does get a nice trample off on the mercs. But we'll lose one of the units of Gondor soldiers. At the same time, Fred is losing a lot of farms. But Dr. Thrax is moving through the center. Yusuf is got a lot of units ready to defend that. The Orc and Easterling combo is quite nasty. I immediately lose a Shaku. I'm not looking. So maybe I was just having a bad day. On the other side of the map, the outpost is taken down by Dreagle. And he has plenty of Orc archers that will do well. Boromir now from Barking will be starting to level up as well. So Barking doing the classic hero spam stuff. At the same time, there's some fighting here, not too much, as we clear up the units from Dr. Thrax. But Gate being pushed out. We'll have to run back and defend from these Muckward archers from Fatman Fred. Good amount of mercs in there. And the rally call now, and even the Haldir is in here. So this is a scary attack. Gate building up the statue here. Will be nice. And we have Rogash now from Yusuf. Level 2 already, with just a couple of hits. So yeah, Yusuf playing with the thralls and the heroes rather than taking into dark ranges. Morgamir coming out as well. There's a white summon pinged out by Yusuf. And Barking and Yusuf combining forces to attack this choke point here. Sorry, Dreagle and Yusuf. attacking into the barking. Barking with the marketplace. And a big rally call. Yeah, that wounding arrow on the Rogash will slow him down a lot. Boromir providing the debuff. That noise is Dr. Thrax using Call the Horde. That will enable him to build a lot of units real fast. I'm fighting in the center against O4I. And Gate is fighting into... taking a bad fight actually with... he has fewer Merquids, by the looks of things, smaller army. There is a Fort Rush, which is not going to do anything. I could have just committed to the fort there, probably. I ran out. I think hitting the fort is good to draw the units back. It kind of scares people, but there's an Angmar who can use Soul Freeze, I think. Oh no, no Angmar this game for 7 team. Yeah, so I'm losing a lot of my Cav now, but take down a few level 2 farms. Gives a little bit of space to the other team. What's happening now is Thrax has a lot of units with a Gothmog. And not too much happening now. Some wargs being cleaned up a little bit. Wargs are not that fast. Trying to see how fast they are. I can't. I can't see how fast they are. Movement speed 90. Do I lose it here? Almost. Big attack from Dr. Thrax now. And the Tom Bombadil summon. With a real nice sonic song. That's Barking's Tom Bombadil. I probably could have committed to the fortress, thinking about it now. But the game goes on. This mortar catapult is a good defender, but look at how many archers are right on the production. This stops anything from exiting the Harad Palace and the Orc Pits. So it's a great attack from Barking and Thrax. Even O4I is joining in with the Cav. On the other side of the map, we're taking a good fight into Fatman Fred. I'm moving in with the wargs, but not being able to kill the units is an issue. Gate with Silverthorn arrows now is good, and these wargs will go and harass. Drigel manages to hold, and he has the Witch King and the other heroes too. Mathasauron, level 4, Gothmog, level 2, and the Witch King. Be very good into anything, honestly. A lot of Fatman Fred's units running to defend against the Warg Riders. I don't think that trample was worth it. There's a Legolas here as well, level 1. Yusuf now with the Karsh. Important to level up the Karsh to level 4. Grants allies resistance to fear and terror. Very good into Cloud Break. Otherwise, Angmar does not have many tools to counter the Cloud Break. Of course, there are like 3 Cloud Breaks on the 7 team if they want. And here comes another Call Horde from Thrax. Wow, so many mercs from Gate. Yeah, Fred getting the Legolas to level 3 so far. Level 7 kind of wins the game. Honestly, this is totally broken. But he's not there. Fight's going down, left and right. There's a Gandalf here from Barking now, level 4. When Gandalf's level 4, you can get on the horse. And at that point, you can hit these Wizard Blasts real easy. So this is now becoming a difficult matchup. Wow, this Witch King is on like 0 HP. This Witch King needs to heal. Blight coming down from Yusuf. Will that Blight... That should take them all out, right? Yeah, it does. Oh, the units are not feared. Must be a passive from Boromir. I can't tell you why the units are not feared. Does Gandalf give fear resist? I don't know if Gandalf does that. I'm not sure how they didn't get feared there from the flyer. Is there Aragorn in here or something? I can't see one. Gandalf with a Wizard Blast. Camul from Dr. Thrax. And Yusuf with a Witch King now. So, just real big fights coming on here. So many archers. Even catapults from Dr. Thrax. Here's Yusuf's Witch King in the middle of it, and the Rogash. It's a massive fight. Big leap attack from Rogash. Level 8 now. Gandalf getting a Wizard Blast too. Every hero is leveling up. It's just a brawl. Oh, and the wounding arrow on the Rogash. Ooh, the Astari Light almost one taps. And here comes the Bombard. All the heroes escaping on 1 HP. Crazy stuff. What's happening on the other side? I'm running around with these Warg Riders, and O4I has a big army here. He also has a Gandalf level 1. He's pressuring into the gate and ignoring the Warg Riders, which is probably the right thing to do. Gate now with the Ent Summon. Oh, the Flood from the Fortress expansion takes out a lot of the Warg Riders. Unfortunate. So we go for some of the farms again. But at the same time, there's a big fight. Yusuf coming across to save the day. And focus this Gandalf here, who's low health. Here's the Aragorn being stunned by the Morgomir. And Aragorn will go down. Angmar is fantastic in these hero spam types of games. At the same time, there's a siege from Dr. Thrax and Barking on Driegel's base. Again, the Bombadil is back, and his Gandalf from Barking, level 6 now. Wizard Blast takes him to level 7. And here comes the Istari Light. Oh no, the... what's it called? Lightning Sword. If he used his Starry Light there, I feel like he could have one-shot the Gothmog. We'll take out some of these Fortress expansions. Yeah. The Fortress expansions going down is pretty good for Barking's team. Oh, just gets the clutch heal. And here's an army of the dead. It's Barking's army of the dead taking out all the Angmar heroes. It's a very early army of the dead. A 13 ring point army of the dead. Yusuf is 6 points away from his 25. Similar to Dr. Thrax. Gate is near a 25 power point. Fatman Fred. Similar, has taken an extra 5 ring points. I'm not close. And that's going to be Driegel's Fortress going down to the flyers of Dr. Thrax. That army of the dead from Barking was phenomenal. Took out all of the heroes from Angmar. The Rogash, the Witch King, everything. Yusuf taps out GG. Gate was doing well in the end. But this is a lot of Philian Rangers. And it was well played by Barking's team. Just getting that Army of the Dead aligned with tools to take out the fortress of Driegel, like the flyers and the catapults and so on. So, pretty standard game, nothing too crazy. And that will be game number 4.
Okay, so that was game number 4. Now we are at game number 5 with the score 2-2 in the final. Best of 7. And we're going to game number 5 on South Downs. We've got the Yusuf on the Men of the West support, with Gate on Elves, Truck on Isengard, and Driegel on Elves, versus O4I Dwarves, Barking on Men of the West, Thrax on Men of the West, and an Elf mirror on the south of the map, with Fat Man Fred coming in as the final player in the team, going for a 4 Malorn Tree start. 4 farm starts all around. We have O4I getting the earlier barracks on the dwarves, since you can creep and do things a bit earlier. Driegel going for a 1v1 builder as well. Nice to see. And here come the builders from Truck. Yusuf loves his eco start, so he will be farming up the map. And Gate going for a 1v1 build as well, so we are looking to get in their face this game. With the scores level at 2-2, it's a tiebreaker. To see who will take this match and be our match point moving forward. So O4I getting the creep off early here with the phalanx, going for the war glare here on this side. Nicely done. One shots those wargs, and we'll be taking the treasure. In the meantime, Gate going for the creep here. Dreagle pinging that he wants to take this war glare. So he'll be sending his Mifflon sentries in to take that. Truck going for double clan steadying on the Isengard. There's a builder from Yusuf here, so we'll be seeing a very early marketplace into Cav from Yusuf. Loves those eco plays, so he can tech up fast and then carry with the big units like Gandalf, as we saw in the semi-final. Here's our first interaction. We've got Truck on Eisen against the Soldiers of Barking. It's 2 units against 2. We're looking to focus the Gondor soldiers first, so that we can then take out the pikes second. Truck getting both the treasures like a legend. And then we'll eat those Rohan Spearmen for lunch, and then continue to fight with the buff advantage. Gate capping the outpost, but this will be taken by Barking shortly after, and a lot of cav come down from Dr. Thrax, entering Gate's territory, so Gate will be coming back to defend that, as we are looking at an early game where all the players are fighting for creeps. Barking doing some harass, and suddenly the first attack here with O4I entering from the north of the map and sneaking a builder through, which is being pinged out. O4I getting the rally called units inside of Dreagle's base, be taken down some Malon trees. We managed to save one up here, but the trees to the south, and the builder is going down. It's a good start from O4I. He has managed to sneak a builder all the way here into the bottom of the base. Yusuf coming across with the cav to get the tramples down and save one of those Malon trees. And then Dreagle managing to push out slightly. He has a very early Glorfindel. Let's see the other side. Barking holds the outpost in the center. And Fatman Fred getting the statue and well nonsense here on the south side of the map. So all the players settling into the game. We have pings coming down on the north side as Truck and Dreagle will approach O4I's base. O4I's units are stuck here on the other side of the map. And Truck going for the fortress with the wild men of Dunland. The Glorfindel here from Dreagle as well. So we have a big attack from Truck and Dreagle. We're hitting this fort hard, and the fortress from O4I is taking a lot of damage in the early game. War Chant even coming down. We've got the Wildman with the torches, but the rebuild comes in hot. Is this fortress going down or not? It continues to take damage from all of these Wildmen of Dunland. The pings are coming out from O4I, and the fortress going down, and the Gandalf is too late. The Gandalf, the wizard, arrives late this game, and the fortress from O4I is gone. Panic ensues, and Barking's team's in disarray. The builder from O4I has been spotted and pinged out by Yusuf. We'll be chasing that builder down. Everybody coming across to defend, but it's too late. The fortress is gone. And suddenly Yusuf's team are absolutely crushing. Barking has been defeated, and this is the quickest game we've seen in the series so far. As Barking's team just tap out GG. They can't handle the heat. They get out of the kitchen. That's going to be 3-2. So with the scores at 3-2, we enter game number 6 on the Fords of Glanduin. We've been battling for about 2.5 hours at this point. So now we come to the fords of Glanduin with Yusuf getting the elves, Chuck getting the Isengard, Driegel also on the Isengard, and Gate on the elves. So double elves, double Isengard from Yusuf versus Barking on the Mordor, as well as 04i on the Goblins. This is the first time we've seen him on the Goblins. Fat Man Fred playing the elves, and Dr. Thrax as support, getting Men of the West, one of the best support factions you can get in this game. Access to Rohirrim and top set of heroes and a strong PowerPoint tree. So with the Fords of Glanduin, the map's a little bit like this. So we have 2 signal fires here and here. There's also on each corner a cave troll lair that guards the inn. So there is also warg creeps behind the bases of the map. So 4 creeps, I guess. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 creeps in total in the map, and a lovely river where you cannot cross here, but you can cross here and here. So the map is divided a little bit like that. We also have some nice castle ruined structures in the center that add a little bit to the terrain. Bucking and Truck kind of running past each other here. As the players enter the early game, Thrax going for the cavalry is pretty standard. Bucking doing an early Haradrim Palace with Orc Pit, Harad Palace, and then second Orc Pit. Pings coming down on this first unit of Urk High. That will just be used to get a scout off and delay any big kind of attack. We'll see the cavalry from Thrax as well. So we'll know exactly what Barking's team are doing this game. Team's just building up. Yusuf going for the cav as well with Green Pasture. We have Driegel taking the creep in the south fast. So he will have that lair. And the builder from Fatman Fred is going to get focused down. Oh, builds a wall hub, and the wall hub gets destroyed, and the builder goes down. Nice play by Driegel. Fast reaction to focus the wall hub as soon as that was getting built. And with the double units getting the war chant, it'll be a big attack from Driegel. Here comes Yusuf with the Rivendell. Lances, no pikes yet. Oh, they're out of position. Lovely trample from Yusuf here in the early game. And Fatman Fred is going to lose some Malon trees here in the south. This map has a lot of space in the sides as well. It looks like Fatman Fred was creeping this warg lair with his first unit. So you can build a lot, and the players will be taking advantage of the sides to expand. In the north of the map, it looks like this creep is going to be taken by Yusuf, and the troll lair is still up for both teams. So they've been fighting a little bit more for control of the signal fire in the north. So Gate doing a good job. Will be getting control of that signal fire. It's taken for the moment by Barking, but he will get it back very shortly. In the meantime, on the other side, Thrax doing a good job of harassing all of the side farms. And will be sending these Gondor Knights right into the heart of Yusuf's base. There's also pings to the north with 04i on the goblins getting some units behind as well. So Barking's team on the flanks with the goblins in the north and the cav in the south will be pinning back Team Yusuf, forcing us back into defending our bases. In the meantime, Driegel managing to cap the outpost here in the south of the map, and we'll have full vision of that quadrant of the map. What's going on up here is that Gates recaptured the signal fire. 04i is getting some harass done, but it should be stopped by these Lorien archers. And we have a fight right in the middle of Yusuf's base. Yusuf losing a lot of melon trees. There is a trample here too. And Yusuf's archers just make it back into the pikes in time. Will take down a few lumber workers on the way out. But that is pretty good damage from Thrax and O4I as they entered right into the heart of Yusuf's base. O4I continuing to attack from the north up here. Gate leaving some Lorien archers to defend, and Yusuf helping out with the cav as well. We should be able to clean this up, but may lose this builder. No, the builder's gonna live. So these units now just delaying everything and going right into the center. Pings down in the middle in the south. There's Fatman Fred with a huge army, with the elf ball we call it, and has the Mirkwood archers out pretty early as well. So Driegel needing to demolish one of his furnaces. Barking also using this time to run around the sides of the map, which is pretty annoying for our team. Now we have Gate and Truck with a big war chant on the north, as looks like Dr. Frex with the Aphelion Rangers and 4 units of Gondor Knights is coming to help defend this attack. We get a good scout on the level 3 Fisher, so early tech here from O4I on the Fisher, with Barking's Haradrim archers as well. And Barking's team look to be in a pretty good spot. We get a big tainted land here for defense. So that's going to save the level 3 Fisher, which is one of the best production buildings in the game. Be able to take down a couple of these lumber mills and goblin tunnels with the attacking units. In the meantime, we have Yusuf in the north as well as a big fight on the south. So Driegel fighting with Fatman Fred here, getting the nice surround with the Uruks. But this is a big elf ball clump. We have the Cribane debuffing the elven units. That is looking to turn the tide of the battle. But is there enough Isengard? I don't know. It looks to be a close fight. And yes, Fatman Fred will see the lads and retreat back across the river. In the meantime, we have Dr. Thrax being incredibly annoying with his Gondor Knights, and he's got the Eomer here. A Legolas from Yusuf, very early Legolas, and Deathbringers from Truck will be the tech from Team Yusuf. But these Gondor Knights are super annoying. Having to chase them down is not ideal with the infantry units. They don't quite catch up in time, so Yusuf being able to send spears back to defend will be the plan. On the other side of the map we have, oh wow, did you see that one shot on that Mirkwood archer unit from the Haradrim archers? Will one shot using the barbed arrows, and we do have a giant now from O4I, so it's looking real good for Barking's team. 3 players here in the north, O4I, Thrax and Barking, will be pushing back Gate. Gate trying to hold on, but it's 3 against 1, and there's a lot of Haradrim archers here from Barking that will be used to just brute force their way through, capture the signal fire as well. Oh, sorry. And they will enter. So right now we have the mid game with Yusuf racking up a lot of ring points as usual. Again, those barbed arrows one-shotting the Legolas. Insane damage coming out from these Haradrim archers. The Legolas goes down. It's a one-shot, and that is unfortunate. Chug coming across to help defend, but this is a massive attack. We have the Eagle from Yusuf and the Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil from Yusuf as well to help defend against this, and Gate doing a great job. He's got plenty of archers to defend and is looking like he's just able to hold. There's pings going down on this attacking strike force, so we'll keep our eye on that as the Eagle is able to help in the defense for Team Yusuf. On the other side of the map we have a huge camp here outside of Driegel's base. This is not easy for Isengard to deal with. Isengard does not have very good anti-death ball. And a big trample coming down. Whoa, oh, Thrag's getting right on top of those crossbowmen and will eat them. The builder also being taken down as well. So Barking's team definitely look to be on top. They also have the Elvenwood coming down as well. We have pings here on the fortress. As Truck moves in with the Deathbringers, we'll keep our eye on the fortress HP. It's going down pretty fast. Fat Man Fred's losing a lot. The rebuild comes through from Dr. Thrax, but the fortress continues to take damage. We've got an arrow volley being sent in as well, and the reposition. But the Deathbringers will live, and we also have the Lurtz level 2. Fat Man Fred's fortress is going down. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Down goes the fortress. And suddenly, Fat Man Fred is losing his fortress while his army is on the other side of the map. Here is being repelled by Yusuf's Eagle. And the fortress is gone from Fat Man Fred. He will have to rebuild that one. On the other side, it looks like Gate has moved all the way back and pressured into O4I's base. He's got these 2 Ents, siege Ents, and that is difficult for the goblins to deal with. And suddenly the swing is coming with Gate pounding on O4I's fortress, just absolutely tanking this bad boy. It's got 2 hits left, surely 2 or 3. There's 1 mountain giant in defense. Down comes the rally core, but the fortress is 1 HP. Let's go! Gate with the Ents, taking down O4I's fortress, and now there's 2 forts down. O4I taps out. O4I has been defeated as the cloud break comes in from Gate, and Team Yusuf is going to take this one home. Dr. Thrax taps out. Barking taps out. Fat Man Fred has been defeated. And that is going to be the final game. It's going to be a 4-2 win to Team Yusuf in the final of the 4v4 tournament. What an exciting tournament. Thanks everyone for turning up and playing so hard. We had a really, really good time. Congratulations to Team Yusuf. Feel like we absolutely crushed the opposition. No one was standing in our way. We had the hardest route to the final. We went through Team Maddie. We went through Team Leslotier. We went through Team Cow. And we went through Team Barking in the final to take the crown and bring it home as world champions 2026. Let's go. Thanks for watching. I've been your host, Chucky. It's been a long one, and I'll see you at the next one.